Your word, O YaHUAH, is the sword of the Spirit, quick and powerful, sharper than any two-edged sword. By your word we are guarded, covered, and find comfort as you build your kingdom in us. It is by the sword of the Spirit with which we fight the kingdom of the flesh, a sword with the power to save or condemn, to bless or curse. You said, O Abba, you did not come to bring peace to the world, but to those who forsake the flesh and seek your kingdom, you give true peace. Unlike the one the world offers, you gave us your own shalom from the Ruach HaKodesh. For you are here comforting us, and your presence, O YaHUAH, reigns amid my trouble. What shall I bring to you, YaHUAH, for attending to me and giving ear to my tefillah? My tears have you put into your wineskin. My steps have you directed, so I fell not, and my ears are no longer dull, for your wisdom has awakened my tiferet. O YaHUAH, you have set before me life and death, blessing and curse. The heaven and the earth were your witnesses. You urge me to choose life, to love you, obey your voice, and cleave unto you. For you are my life and the length of my days, that I might dwell in your rest. Abba, your daughters are now ready this season to enter your covenant of peace. As we let go of the kingdom of the flesh and cleave to the kingdom of the Ruach, there your true shalom shall guard our hearts.
I stood among the elders at the gate, and I heard the blessing fall upon me in the sight of Boaz, my covering.
May you be like Rachel and Leah, who together built the house of Israel. May you prove your worth in Ephrata, and may you proclaim the name of YaHUAH in Beit Lechem.
In that moment, I knew this was not man's doing, but the covering of the Most High over my life. I left the fields of Moab with nothing, and now YaHUAH has given me a place, a name, a house to build for his people, and the Sword of the Ruach.
Yes, YaHUAH blessed Ruth with the Ruach of peace, as she cleaved to the Talorah of Naomi, who had rachamim on her. YaHUAH was her helper, and he turned her mourning into dancing, put off her sackcloth, and clothed her with simcha and bracha. As the word says, YaHUAH will give strength to his people. YaHUAH will bless his people with shalom. The witnesses bless Ruth with the threefold covenant blessing of YaHUAH, made possible by the Spirit of Shalom, to build Beit Yisrael, to prove her worth in Ephrata, and to proclaim the name of YaHUAH, to build Yisrael like Rachel, for she was beautiful and favored and desired by Yaakov, but she was a barren woman, yet her strength was not in her beauty, wealth, or lineage, but in her obedience and humility before YaHUAH. In that season of life, the strife with her sister Leah was imminent. She envied her as she remained infertile, but when she began to pray, she was patient and waited on YaHUAH. The word says, Alo Hayam remembered Rachel, Alo Hayam listened to her and opened her womb. Rachel proved her worth in Ephratah from the very beginning. Before marrying Jacob, she was a hard worker, keeper of her father's sheep, and gave them water from her forefathers' well. She was a pleasant woman who recognized her lineage, and she proclaimed the name of YaHUaH by naming her son Joseph, saying, Elohim has taken away her reproach. And she remembered YaHUaH and returned all praise and glory to him. To build Beit Yisrael like Leah, whose open womb bore most of the tribes of Israel, together with her ish Jacob, built within the covenant, bone and flesh of her kin, led by the Ruach. Even when Yah did not withhold the fruit of her womb, she longed to be joined to Jacob because she was loved by him less than Rachel. To prove her worth in Ephratah, Leah was not a keeper of sheep like Rachel, but a keeper of the home. She was blessed. She named one of her sons by her handmaid Asher, saying, Happy am I, for the daughters will call me blessed. And she proclaimed the name of YaHUaH through her testimony. Surely YaHUaH has looked upon my affliction. And when she conceived again her son Yehuda, she said, Now I will Hallel YaHUaH. One of the crucial things to understand is that the fight Rachel and Leah was up against was not each other, but the kingdom of the flesh. They needed the sword of the Ruach for each season they went through. What Rachel felt when Leah, her sister, was given to Jacob instead of her, and bore many children by him while she remained barren. To know that all power and esteem belong to YaHUaH, with the Spirit of Shalom, she can trust his plan for her and say, I am fruitful. What Leah felt when Laban, her father, deceived Jacob into marrying her, what she endured was not that he did not love her, but that she needed to hold on to YaHUaH's word, the sword of the Ruach, and say, I am not forsaken, I am loved, I am covered, and give thanks to YaHUaH despite her affliction. Yes, they both needed the Spirit of Shalom, the sword of the Ruach, to fight envy, jealousy, comparison, sickness, rejection, shame, suicidal thoughts, all things of the flesh. So Ruth was blessed with a covenant blessing to be like Rachel and Leah, to seek and pursue Shalom and overcome the kingdom of the flesh. The wholeness that comes when you are armed with the word, steadfast in the covenant, and surrendered to his will, to be still and to know YaHUaH. Shalom Yahushalayim. YaHUaH himself is a wall of fire around her, a consuming fire, a zealous Elohim who will enlarge the tent of his people and clothe his bride like Ruth for the wedding supper. This is the Shalom that will remain when every earthly kingdom falls. And this is the blessing Ruth stepped into. Not merely a marriage to Boaz, but a covenant with the Most High to build his house, prove her worth, and proclaim his name to generations. Next on Talorah, the final episode, the scroll of Ruth reaches its highest joy with the last pillar of wisdom, fruitfulness of life, and understand how the seed of this covenant become the lineage of the Redeemer himself. May you be like Rachel and Leah, building Israel, holding to the sword of the Ruach and proclaiming the name of YaHUaH. Shalom.